Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A few months ago, Plusinno contacted me via email and asked me if I wanted to review one of their telescopic rod and reel combos. And honestly, I thought it was a scam, so I didn't reply. Then a few weeks later I found out it wasn't. And by the time I contacted them back, that offer was off the table, but they said they would contact me in a few more weeks about a fishing net that I could review. So here we are today. This is my review of the Plusinno floating fishing net. Now I'm not gonna lie, when I first looked at this fishing net on Amazon, my first reaction was, wow, this is a piece of crap. But boy was I wrong, and this is why you should never judge a book by its cover. Now the main thing I was worried about when I saw the net was it's collapsible, it bends in the middle. So I was worried that if I catch a really nice fish, it's just not gonna be strong enough to hold up to the weight of that fish. But that was wrong. Since I can't get on the water yet because there's too much ice where I want to launch my kayak, I can't really test the net using a fish, but I can test it using some weights that I have in my weight room. And as you can tell, I don't use them very often, so why not try them on the net? Now on any given day, a 2.5 pound bass is a pretty decent bass for me. So that's the first type of weight I tried in the net. Tried 2.5 pounds, the net easily held it. So then I'm thinking, okay, what's a big trophy bass in Michigan? About a 5 pound bass is a nice trophy bass. So the next thing I did was put a 5 pound weight in it, and again, no problem at all holding 5 pounds in this net. And then I even amped it up a little bit more and put 7.5 pounds in the net, and again, this net is still strong. I don't think there's any chance it's going to collapse. I'm really impressed by how much weight this net can hold. So now that I know that this net can hold weight, one of the things I really love about it is that it's collapsible. Go figure. Getting this net to collapse is really simple. There's a little lever right here. You just pull down on it with your thumb and boom, it collapses just like that. And look how small this thing is. In about a month or so, I'm going to Florida for vacation. This is definitely the net I'm going to take. I can easily just put this underneath the seat. It's not going to take up any room at all. I love that about it. Another thing I love about this net, it's a rubber coated non-snag net. What does that mean? That means when you get a big fish in your net and it starts flailing around, that fish is not going to get injured at all. It's not going to have its scales all messed up. It's not going to have fins that get torn up. It's going to really protect the fish. And I mainly am a catch and release fisherman, so I really wanted a rubber coated net this year. I'm kind of tired of my nylon net. I can see that sometimes my nylon net really tears up those fish. And it's also going to help with treble hooks. They're not going to get snagged in the net quite as often as they would in my regular nylon net with the bigger holes in it. Now, because this net is so easy to collapse and it comes with a belt loop hook, this is the perfect net for fishing on a river system. You can be reeling in a fish and then with one hand keep control of the rod and the other hand reach down, grab this net, and easily flip this net open one-handed. It's not something I had to practice for a half an hour to get it right. You'll get it right the very first time. It's a very easy net to extend into the full position. In fact, it's so easy my 7-year-old could do it on his very first try, okay? So you guys are gonna be able to do it as well. The dimensions of the net are 15.8 inches long, 11.8 inches wide, and 11.8 inches deep, making it a pretty good sized net for most of the fish I catch on my kayak. So let's quickly run through some pros and cons that I found of the net. Pros, it's affordable. It's collapsible. It's got a rubber coated net that's going to protect the fish. It's got a belt loop hook. It floats in the water and it appears to be very durable. I really like this net, guys. I didn't think it was going to be my everyday kayak net, but I'm going to give it a shot. Cons? I don't really see any cons. The only thing I have a question about is that it has some cloth right here on the net. So I don't know how that holds up in the sunlight. You know, if it gets too much sun, is that going to tear eventually? But it feels very durable, so I doubt it. Oh, and another pro, just like the product in my last review, this product can be purchased on Amazon. So you have the peace of mind knowing that if for some reason, any reason, you don't like this net, you can return it and there's no questions asked. They have some of the best customer service on the planet. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You guys should check it out. I really love this net. I think you're going to love it too. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review, and until next time, tight lines.